guy with the crazy hair.
Well, it's like
He's not
character, and
racist.
also it's really nice hair. It's not,
It is nice
He's
hair.
also
but he's never-
young. He's like 17
No,
or 18.
he's not. That's a lie too.
Really?
You know, that's a lie. He doesn't act, he tells everybody he's 17 because when they're like, you drink or you have sex, he's like, I'm 17. Like, back off.
Well, yeah, but he could still be 17.
but he's-
No, he's like 20. He's like 18,
Really?
20, somewhere in
Okay.
there. He's old enough for you to get in a fight with him and not just go to prison.
All right, guys,
Okay.
that seems like a segue into what we talked about last on the cast altogether. Getting in a fight with an 18-year-old.
Oh, well,
Let's not do it.
Yeah, what are you doing?
but I was thinking...
You just
but I
said
did
don't
see
bring
him.
up...
Yeah. Don't bring up
The
Vietnam,
past is
please.
behind
Don't
us.
bring up anything that's going to make us
Well,
fight.
it's just
and you immediately
it's like
brought up
the
the
only
last fight
thing
we
that
had.
could have like derailed this conversation would have been the Irishman shit, and we're not talking about that today. We're not doing
Well,
it.
it's an objectively bad movie, but we won't talk about it.
Objectively is a strong word. Okay, I've learned that from many years of dying on hills.
Steven's giving me the look right now. He's like, "You fuck."
Okay, we're not doing it. We're not doing it.
We'll talk about it after. How
We'll-
about that?
we'll talk about it after.
I won't. I'll just leave. If you don't agree with me, I'll just
I'm
remove myself.
gonna make a different movie called The Italian, and it's gonna be way better. And it's gonna be.
It's gonna be the same
Do you,
thing.
okay, hold on.
It's gonna be the
You
same
do
thing.
know that there was a Cleveland Irish car bomber, right? That in Cleveland or Columbus. It might be. It was one of the Ohio cities north of here, right?
Okay.
That there was a section of the mafia that were Irishmen. That literally, you can look it up. There's like 42 car bombs that happened in like 2 years.
Wow,
and we're blowing
really?
each other up. So
Yeah.
it's not like outlandish that this Irishman
I can't remember.
can be in the mob.
Well, no, I mean, there was definitely an Irish
I
mob,
didn't bring
first
it
of all,
back.
but like also there was a lot of people don't know this, but there was a pretty big mafia presence out here because a lot of the witness protection programs send people out here. Like actually, so a lot of people don't know this. I found this out recently, but Newport, Kentucky, right across the river from
cigarette?
Cincinnati.
Oh, okay.
That's where a lot of witness protection people went, and that's why there's like Pompilio's, like a lot of the Italian restaurants over there. Those were like started from people that came over here through the witness protection program.
Damn.
Also,
I heard that
where TPS is, Madison, Indiana. That's
Yeah.
another place where a lot of witness protection
I
people
heard
went.
that, and it switched from. It was the first place that it was after World War II. Buenos Aires, Argentina was a lot of witness protection.
Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
Aren't those Nazis that went
Yep.
there? Yeah.
Those were Nazi.
No, my grandpa.
Okay, nobody got that.
It took me a second.
Okay.
My grandpa he grew up in like the 20s and Great Depression area. Well, he's my step grandpa, but he talks about all the time his parents were alcoholics, so they spent their entire lives in bars because also his grandma or his mom was like a bartender, so he spent his entire childhood in bars.
And they were born in the 20s, right?
I can't give you his exact
I hate
birthday.
that-
He's my step grandpa. Okay.
Yeah, but so
I,
like,
don't-
they were
I
like,
hate that like the audio listeners can't see when you do your flag, the Max flagship. They were this. They were from the
That's how I
20s.
talk about everybody.
They didn't like kids.
they were like old enough, like they remember like Prohibition and stuff. Like
Yeah. But he talks about all the time. He'd literally be like, "Well, I'd be sitting in my grandma's bar, or not. It's his mom. It's my stepdad's grandma. That's why I keep saying that. But he'd be sitting in his mom's bar, and there'd come." Literally like Fat Anthony or something, Fat Tony, and they were like, he's 400 pounds and he'd always have switchblades and knives and you don't mess with him. Somebody talked to his wife one day and then we never saw that fucking guy again. Like my grandpa,
Dude, probably had him in his rolls. Probably had him tucked in everything. So it's actually funny. I don't remember what
Saving him for
story it is,
later.
but it's he had all kind. He had food, knives. There's one story of a lady that I don't know if it's an NFL or a college game, but she went to a game and she snuck a gun in with her like fat rolls because she was like a huge obese woman. And sorry.
everybody,
Sorry.
it's his first time talking about women. It's okay.
Yeah, I've also had probably about 5 of these before we started the cast. But
You had to get
But yeah,
ready.
and apparently she was sitting in the stands and it like discharged. It like went off and didn't hit
She did,
anybody.
or it- oh, the
no,
gun?
no, the gun like went off while it was inside of her fat rolls.
Yeah.
And yeah. I
Did
don't
she
know.
slime anybody with the fat roll
No,
discharge?
she did not. Didn't hit anybody, but she did get arrested. And I think honestly, Should look it up, but I think it might have been Cleveland. But
was.
also about the bar story, real quick. There was a coworker I had when I was at Walmart, and she was this old lady, and she was really nice. I think her name was like Judy or Jackie or something like that. Or no, it was Linda. It was Linda, and I love Linda.
Listen.
And
Listen,
Linda was a little pistol, and Linda was telling me one time, she's like, well, my parents used to go to this bar back in the 50s, and there was this one guy, and he was just a bully. He would just bully people. And apparently, and the owners of the bar, they were these little old couple, and one day he put his hands on the wife, and the husband just walked around the bar and pulled out a gun and just shot him.
Damn.
Just shot him dead right there, and my mom saw the whole thing. And I was like, nice, dude.
That's crazy.
Welcome back to Drunkbudz, everybody. Max, take it away.
What up? I am just doing this long enough. I'm your co-host, Max Jensen. I'm just doing this long enough to put Grandpa in a home. And Steven, my lovely other co-host, is doing this to get his eyes fixed so he doesn't look at me like that ever again. And we have our lovely guest, Charie Hall. They're going to Jerry
Mr. Charie Hall is here today. And if you're listening,
they're seeing the absolute godsend of comedy.
King Jew, baby.
King Jew.
I don't know if he's the king one, but he is one of the top ones.
He's definitely. Maybe Larry David.
If you guys are listening on Spotify, thank you.
Yeah,
we are also on
we're
also on YouTube, Apple Podcast, and Amazon Podcast. We also would urge you to go follow the Instagram or TikTok. We are now posting clips, which is very fun. Posting clips, that's fun.
Man.
Max has been out. I made a joke. I said you got recircumcised because you had too much.
And
you had too much.
I was proud. I was like, that was a good one. I was proud of my co-host, and I was like, damn, I'm working with a fucking genius here.
Oh yeah. Well, thanks. Now I have too much hanging off me. Way too hard under this table, brother.
I mean, I had to donate it to somebody.
Yeah.
And you look like you were lacking some.
Ooh, shots fired, 10-4.
Yeah, you got a small foreskin.
Hey, you know what's funny?
We don't need to buy a tripod.
I think we were talking about this on the phone, but I was talking about the first time I ever saw an uncircumcised dick.
Oh my god, you said it scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, well, I was at summer camp, and the kid's name was Jesse, and I don't know why I said his name like that's important, but Jesse, if you're watching, hello.
Nice to see you again.
Yes, good to see you again. But yeah, this kid named Jesse, and like in the summer camp, we all like had to like get changed in like the same area. I mean, we were kids, right? And like, I remember I just like we were getting changed, and like I saw it. And, like, I, for real, like, for a good, like, 4 to 5 years after that, I thought he had, like, gotten in, like, a horrible accident. And, like, the head of his dick got, like, I for real, I was like, oh, my God, what happened? Like, I was horrified.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. And then it wasn't until, like, I really started, like, diving into porn that I, like, realized, I'm like, oh, so that's what that is. But, like, for a long time, I, for real, just thought the head of his dick was just, like... gone, like, bro, like, I'm like, oh my god,
the Lord giveth,
the Lord taketh away. Easy come, easy go.
Would you guys, if you had the choice, would you guys get your foreskin back? No, they say it has more sensitivity.
I think I'm good.
I come pretty fast.
I'm saying from the start, from the start, like if you had a chance to never get circumcised.
If I was married for like a while and I had the same sexual partner for a while, I would.
Have you not?
And I was asked it again, I would probably still say no, but I wouldn't care if like it was a curse brought down upon me. Yeah, let's call it a curse, right?
Well, it's also another thing you got to take care of. You got to wash it. I mean, like I've heard like girls say like if guys don't wash it, it kind of stinks.
Hang on,
like,
it's got to take 15 extra seconds in the shower.
No, not like is it?
Well, evidently not.
Is it the minority of dicks are uncircumcised?
So worldwide, almost like really like.
I was about to say,
Charie Hall, the cock expert over here,
big dick expert, guys, and so really it's only like the West, and when I say the West, I really mean like America, Canada, and like probably Israel because it's a Jewish tradition. Like really, those are the only places that really like circumcise like that. Like everywhere else, like most of the dudes are uncircumcised.
Because like if it's a 50-50 thing, I don't know. I mean, it'd be kind of just like switching teams.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't think it's a 50-50 thing. I think in America, like most, like again, like I think like over here, like most people are circumcised.
It's like, why would hospitals be doing? Yeah, I don't know.
But also,
like,
I think they do it for like a health
hospitals
thing
come
too,
equipped.
right? Like,
It's
isn't it like
cleaner,
a? It's,
yeah, correct. They say that. It's
Well, I trust them. I mean,
also like-
you know, they fucking went to school for long enough.
yeah. Well, they also say like,
They invented school, though.
I mean, it's
Who,
kind of like
doctors.
Doctors and lawyers and scientists.
Actually, let's
Think about that. And they're the ones trying to teach us.
I think we're trying to think about it. It's
That's
not
interesting.
working.
I wonder what like the first school like.
Who was it that I just saw on stage? Oh, it's L's favorite. He just came to the club. Go Bananas. You wanted him on. What's his name? What's his
Mike
name?
Cronin.
Mike Cronin came and he was like he
Mike
made
Cronin
a joke.
was very funny.
He was very funny. He
Yeah.
made a joke about how like they're like, yo, when you get a hemorrhoid, they give you a pamphlet at the hospital. When you get given a kid, they're like, make sure it doesn't die. And that's it. So like, bro, to like circumcise the kid, that's less work. That's something you don't need that you don't have a possibility of fucking up by not cleaning and getting a disease. You know what I mean?
But
Like, so
here's
if
my
you
thing.
get circumcised,
It's got to take 10 extra seconds in the shower. How much longer does it really take?
Well, it probably does.
yeah, but as a baby, the adult can't fuck up not cleaning.
You're already
it if
washing
you're
its
already
ass.
circumcising.
And it's
some
eating
people
its balls.
don't.
I
Some
don't-
people don't. Know
So here's
how
my
to
thing.
do
I don't think it's that, but I think it's that, like, think about it. Like, even if you wash it, like, throughout the day, like, especially, like, let's say it's a hot day out, it's getting sweaty, like, I'm sure, like, throughout the day, it gets kind of, like, musty and I mean, the same way, like, your balls do.
Never
you know
happened
what
to
I'm
me.
saying?
He's
Like,
a scholar.
Never happened to me. No,
You're
think
fucking-
about,
that's
bro,
probably right.
dude, I'm telling you, bro, I've thought about this.
He's a goddamn scholar, dude.
I just sit around getting high, just thinking about just dicks and pussies all day, and just and whatever's in between.
You should-
Because
you
it's
need to start writing
2025,
books.
and now there is an in between.
Quit-
And I think
quit-
that's great. By the way, I think that's fantastic.
Quit keeping all this knowledge for yourself and write it down.
Really?
Okay, you need to write it down and get it published. Bring it.
I don't know if you've seen my handwriting, brother, but it's pretty.
You can type it, dude. You can. I've seen you text,
I don't
and I've
really-
seen you send vaguely racist
When we
memes.
get- when we get-
well,
when we get big on the podcast and we become a business and we start making money, we're gonna
this guy
business.
knows me.
We're gonna tax write off a typewriter just for Charlie.
Also, damn, now that I like have my hair pulled back and I'm looking in the camera, my hairline is fucked, bro.
Bro, your hairline's fine. Don't fucking do hairline shit around me. Don't do hairline
You guys
material
know
around
that.
me.
Perfect
Your
hairlines.
hairline's good, but it's thinning like right here. But like my hairline is
It's like a V. It's all the way.
You kind of
like, to
got
the
that
back.
Cro-Magnon head. You notice how
What's
it's like really look, Elk. If you could stop
a
playing
Cro-
on your phone and look up Cro-Magnon head for us,
Wait,
please.
hold on. Is this a thing where your mom drinks when she's pregnant with you?
No, this is like first human things, like cavemen.
All right, so if you're about to, okay, I feel like you're about to highly insult me right now.
No. It's just
Are you gonna make me walk off?
I'm not trying to. Cro-Magnon brow.
This is
Look
gonna
at
piss
that.
me off. I can tell this is gonna piss me off.
It's just you got a big
No,
brow.
no,
Look
they're-
on the left.
They're pretty cute.
Look on the left.
Okay, I mean that's not that. Okay, so yeah,
They're
so I'm
still
just-
humans, dude.
Okay, yeah, I thought you were about to pull up a picture of like a Neanderthal. I was about to be like,
You're much more sophisticated. I know you, Charlie.
He's a scholar.
Well, actually, you know what's funny though is that redheads have the most.
You're arguing
Neanderthal.
against me calling you intelligent.
Well, no. But like Neanderthals have the most, or I'm sorry, redheads have the most Neanderthal genes. Like that's a real thing.
I
Like,
don't know.
like yeah, we have the most like Neanderthal DNA. in
That's
us.
why I'd always pick you in a fight. If
Yeah,
I'm in a
really.
bar fight, I'm
What?
like Charlie Hall's on my team.
I've said that on the cast before, and you go, yeah, but Charlie, he might also escalate the fight.
That is true. No, I said I want to pick you. If the fight is already happening, I'm picking Charlie Hall. But if I got to defuse the situation,
Here's the thing. I'm not like I wouldn't say I'm a great fighter, but like I'm willing to fight, and I feel like that's half the battle.
that's the
is just,
mentality
like,
I
being,
need.
you know what I
Absolutely.
mean? But also like when I like if I for real like get into like a for real bar fight, like if for real like people are trying to like whoop on us and we're in a bar, like I'm not like being like all right, let's go, buddy. Like, no, I'm grabbing a pool cue. I'm grabbing a bottle.
This is exactly what I'm saying.
Like,
See,
we're like,
okay,
you're
yeah,
like,
that
like,
just, bro.
like,
yeah.
He's willing to go to prison for me.
like, you know what I'm saying? Well,
Yeah.
no, but see, if they attack you, it's not like that's self-defense. If they start it, like,
If
I'm
they
defending.
start it, correct, yeah.
I'm defending myself. Now, I have gotten I haven't gotten fights in the bar. I've gotten in fights out on the street, and that sucks because that's just you just gotta
Self-defense still,
Yeah, I don't
that
know if
still
you-
takes place, right? That still is the thing.
Absolutely,
if you defend
but
yourself,
I'm saying I don't have
okay.
anything to like grab and like I don't have like a bottle I can break or
Bro,
like
pocket sand. What are you forgetting about pocket sand?
Are you calling me Dale Gribble right now? Is that,
I don't know what that is.
you know what's funny?
You don't know who Dale Gribble is?
No, is that a fucking South
the
Park
guy.
character?
You brought up pocket sand.
Yeah, just
King
because
of the Hill, dude.
Yeah.
King of the Hill is almost what that's what the word I was looking for, but I can only find South Park in my brain. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
why I
from
said
King of the
South
Hill.
Park.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, that's
Well, you
what it
brought
is.
up the reference. I mean, I figured
No,
you
no,
knew.
no, you're not stupid. I'm being a jackass. We're
Yeah.
going to, dude. Charlie and I are going to see Jerry Seinfeld in the flesh.
Jerry.
I said it at the
that's
top.
it's not.
You said it at the top,
I did. Yeah,
Oh,
when you
fuck.
told me to take it away, I said it.
and I have this one not on.
Guys, cut
I can
him
hear
off.
you. Everything is.
He's had too much. Ooh, kitty. Hey, baby.
We
No,
have I meant to talk about that, dude. We literally, so like right before the podcast started, right before everyone got here, my roommate and his girlfriend came in with a stray cat from her apartment, and they brought it in the carrier that Gigi, our cat that lives here, is usually in. And the cat was on the table in the carrier, and they were just meowing at each other. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I've never heard Gigi scream meow. And then I go in there, and they've got a stray cat in there. I guess we got it in our basement, and we're taking care of it.
Look at this specimen. I mean, look at this.
She's gonna want to jump.
beautiful specimen.
She's tiny, dude.
She's
No, I mean cats
All right.
don't like each other ever at like first meet.
no
I'm just trying to show
At
you
first
off.
meet they don't, but then you gotta like introduce them to each other and get them used to each other's
Territorial.
smells.
I mean, it's literally the most evolution.
Well, cats are literally. I mean, so the interesting thing about cats is like dogs are like the behavior with dogs and like
told you,
wolves
scholar.
is like very. It's there's differences, right? But like if you
No
look at
shit.
the,
My bad.
I'm gonna throw this Bud Light at you, you fucking asshole.
What are you gonna find a pool cue? Beat my
Yeah, I'm gonna walk down the street. I'm gonna go drive to the Comet and get a pole cue and come back.
Instead of beating the pussy up, you're gonna beat me with the pussy. You're gonna get the cat.
I'm gonna
and
take
hurl
that.
it at
Yeah, I'm
me.
gonna take that cat and just rip it at you. But no, but so like there is like a difference, right? But if you look at like the overall behavior with cats and then like big cats like tigers and lions, like it's really there's very very little difference. And I remember it's actually we were at I don't know if you were with me, but we were at Millions and we saw that one guy who we won't talk about. What
We
he
should
did.
talk about that though.
Well,
we should talk
we'll
about that
talk
story.
about that in a minute. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay.
But he was there, and he did, although he definitely should not be allowed to own animals, he was very knowledgeable, and he said the difference is we domesticated dogs, right? Cats domesticated themselves.
They're geniuses, dude.
Well, no, I'm not saying they're geniuses, but like think about it,
definitely not
like
geniuses.
we
They're smarter than
we
most
used
animals.
dogs, like we got like we used wolves, and like we got like wolves and used them to like like herd
Hunt.
sheep and whatnot
Yes.
and hunt. Where like cats, they just like saw that we were a source of food, and so they just started hanging around us. Like so, literally, like
That's the same. Okay.
well, hold on. Like I don't know if you could look this up, but like cats, like for example. Like the reason why cats meow the way they do and it's that pitch is it's because it's supposed to sound like a baby. It's supposed to sound like a human baby because they know we respond to that like frequency of sound.
Do you think they'll stop meowing now that we're not having as many babies around?
Maybe.
Through evolution, Darwinism?
They did a study where cats meow louder at their. They did a study where cats meow louder at their male owners than they do their female owners because cats have realized that men don't fucking listen.
That's so funny because
What
my
did
cat
you say?
screams at me. My cat literally screams at me.
Yeah. They scream. But we, so I'll set the story up and then Charlie will go
Yeah,
in for
tell me about this
going
homeless
for the
guy
kill.
that was giving you more.
No,
No,
he
it
wasn't
wasn't homeless.
It's-
So Charlie and
bro,
I, we went
crazy.
to Millions, which is where I started comedy and Max kind of started comedy.
He was like my second open mic.
Regardless, Again, yeah. Oh, it
Second
was? I didn't know
or
that.
third. Yeah, I went to tap room first.
Gotcha. Well, we went there and we were just hanging out at night, and we were there with 2 other people that we didn't really know, but we were like, they followed us from another bar or whatever, and we were hanging.
They're
were just-
around the bar scene.
Okay, yeah, they're around the bar scene. We're there. The bar. We close the bar down. We go back to their place to hang out afterwards from the bar. We get there. Turns out the dude whose apartment we were in lets his cat out, and he was like, guys, you can't, like, by the way, we walked in and this apartment was filthy. It was disgusting, literally hoarder shit.
Yeah.
It was atrocious,
Bad.
dirty, bad environment, right? He's like, oh, I got a cat, and I was already like, God, fuck, he has a cat that's living in this place. He's like, you guys can't freak out when you see my cat. It has 3 legs. We're like, okay, disabled cat, cool. The cat comes out, starts eating the food, and Charlie goes over to pet it.
As you know, I
mean,
do.
yeah.
As I do. And when he said that the cat has 3 legs, like, I've seen cats with amputated legs before, so I'm thinking it's just like, okay, it's a tri-cat. It's a tripod.
It's a semi-normal thing nowadays,
yeah,
anyway.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it's pretty normal. I go over and, like, I don't know, like, how, like, I struggle every time to, like, describe this because I just don't know how to, like, accurately, like, put it in, like, your guys' brains, but, like, it looked like this cat had, like, taken its, like, leg and stuck it into, like, piranha infested waters, and just, like, all of, like, the skin and the muscle had been eaten off of it, and it was just bone.
Oh man.
And it was just, and that's all that was left. I mean, like, the thing couldn't use its leg. Like, the leg was just
It
there.
looked like it was perched halfway in the eternal flame. For
No, I mean, it
like
looked
an
like
hour.
it had stepped on a landmine. I mean, literally from its shoulder all the way down to its paw. I mean, when I say that, like, I don't mean like there was no skin, there was no flesh, there was
Yeah,
nothing. It was bone.
That's gangrene.
Yeah, he said it was something like that. And
He goes,
like,
oh, I spent $4K taking it to vets to figure out what was
Bro,
wrong, and they told me nothing. I'm saying, vets don't know.
Well, first of all,
they go to school for
so
eight
my
plus
buddy,
years.
my buddy's talking to a girl right now who's a vet, and I asked him to ask her, and she's like, "Well, if he took it to the vet, it had to have been months ago because no vet would let a cat leave like that."
Yeah, no vet would let a cat walk around with its bone sticking outside. It would have the vet would have at least amputated that leg fully, like correctly.
Yeah, and so
Anyways, what did we do? You did it, but I cheered you on.
I called. So first I called the police precinct down the street from me, and I was like, "Hey, just so you know, I think there's some animal abuse going on." And shocker, they didn't care at all. They were like, "All right, well, I'll give you this
deal with
number."
people,
Yeah, so I'll give you
They
this
called
number.
you a
can
pussy
call.
and hung
Yeah,
up.
no, they for real,
literally, that's
they
what
for real
they
probably
did.
hung up the phone and they were like, "Yo, did you guys fucking hear that?"
Those guys are
This
like,
guy's got red hair.
Yeah, I bet this guy has no soul. But yeah, so then I called that number, and it was like a place where you report animal abuse at, and like I anonymously reported it. I gave them the address. I gave them told them what happened, and they're like, "All right, we'll look into it and call you back." And I have not heard anything. So
yeah.
I don't know, bro. Maybe that cat's just fucked, and that's very sad. Like, honestly, if that guy had any, right of mind at all, he would at the very least put that cat down.
When you were talking to the operator, that they said they would call you back and give you an update. You haven't heard back, so I would maybe just call back and say like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I said this. I made this call a couple months ago."
I mean,
Yeah, it's
brother,
like
it's bureaucracy. It's the government. The only thing the government's good at is taking money from people and pointing guns at you when they need to. That's it.
Max,
everything else.
He ain't wrong on that one. Man's a scholar.
Everything
It's not
else,
wrong, but
everything
I can say it
else,
every
they
episode.
don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about, and that's real. And I'm sorry,
Yeah, Elle's car gets
I'm-
wrecked. An hour later, we see a cop.
I'm
It's
surprised
crazy.
that a
Shouldn't have
hoarder
taken it out.
invited you guys to his house. Like, that was the first thing.
He kept
It's
saying,
kind- it's kind of-
"You guys can't say anything.
He had no
you can't
shame.
say anything."
He had no shame, and also when I say hoarder, it wasn't even hoarder. There was
This guy was an incel.
There was cat
too.
shit on the ground. It
Oh.
was just a disgusting
Reeked.
it was fucking awful.
Dude, imagine an incel board game collector, because that's what it was. But imagine that, the worst case scenario.
He's got Catan on the
Okay,
table.
so you guys know. Okay, wait, hold on. So you guys know Ian Squint's joke about a homeless vampire being a homeless vampire.
That's-
So he actually looks like a homeless vampire. Like, I mean, like, actually for real.
Yeah. And they were like, I love how we get there, and they were, dude, we're airing out the whole thing. We're not saying names, which is great.
Yeah, whatever, dude. I mean, like, I don't care.
Anyways,
What's he going to do?
We get there, and he's shuffling around his apartment looking for something, and then the lady was like, "You looking for this?" And they share a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Oh my god, it was like Pirates of the Caribbean, or like, fuck, I said
pirate ship. We walked into a pirate ship.
Yeah, I mean, they're just like, oh, rum. You're passing the rum bottle around.
Let's sing shanties.
Just sounds like alcoholics, dude.
Well, it wasn't alcoholism as much as it was like...
it was more than that. It was like, it was just a...
opposite end of the spectrum,
it was
equally
just
as worse.
Sad
of alcoholism.
Existence of life.
So they drink nonstop.
Drink nonstop and then just like live in filth.
It was enough for Charlie to go, this is what my taxpayer dollars go
they're
to.
Drinking. They ain't caring about nothing. They just drinking.
Yeah,
dude.
but it's like... no, but that's detrimental to like your health and the health of people around you, like your neighbors and stuff. Because like if you're that like filthy, like mice will come in, dude, roaches will come in. Like I remember, like I lived in this one apartment where we had a horrible roach problem.
How long did you guys stay there?
Probably about 25 minutes.
Yeah, I texted.
Been in and
I
out.
texted
Charlie.
Charlie.
If it smelled in there, I've literally left people. I've left a girl's house because it's been so disgusting that I walked in, stayed for 5 minutes.
I've done some crazy shit.
About 5 minutes in, I texted Charlie. I'm like, "Yo, when are we leaving? Because this is like."
He wanted to leave right away, but like I was like drinking and like talking to them. But like you talk about leaving a girl's house, dude. I've walked and stayed into some crazy situations for some pussy before.
I mean, hang on, you probably could have sealed the deal that night if it wasn't for the.
First of all, I wasn't trying to. I was not.
You weren't?
No, I was just,
not even lightly, not even just like.
Well, maybe I was trying to plant a seed, but like I wasn't like.
I told Steve about that earlier. I was lightly trying to do this. He was like, "What do you mean lightly?" I was like, "I don't know. You just kind of drop a little hint."
You were like, "No."
You're like, Max, if it snowballs, it snowballs.
Max is like,
that's what I'm saying, right? Yeah.
I lightly planted a seed, i.e., I asked them, "Y'all want to fuck?"
No. Different
I
story.
sent them a dick pic.
Yeah.
That also, I wasn't trying to plant the seed there. I thought the seed was already planted, so I was just trying to water. I was trying to, you can't yell at a stalk of corn and make it flower the next day.
Actually, what's funny is they've done studies where if you like or even if you like speak nicely to a plant, like, "Oh, you're like such a good plant, like you're like a nice plant," like it will grow better than if you're like, "Fuck you, plant."
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yelling at plants, skits.
No,
are you telling me a schizophrenic person doesn't grow a plant as well as somebody else? I believe that.
Well, yeah.
No,
okay,
because they're
dude.
like, Jim should have watered that, but Jim is also there.
The point is like they've really done. They've literally. I mean, bro, look, y'all can look this up. They've literally done studies about this where it's like, plants can. All right, you know what?
I just blew beer salt in my eye.
Yeah, good. I'm glad, because you're being an asshole right now. All right.
You're like, yo,
this guy's a scholar. Look at this guy.
It's like when we were still using gas warfare and the wind changed in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, I got my eyes are watering so bad.
Dude. Here, wash it out with some Zen, dude. There you go.
I would, but I'm a rogue man.
But no, they've done like actual studies about that, and like, yeah, apparently plants can like pick up on like I don't know, you'd have to read the study, but apparently plants can pick up on vibes and shit. And like, yeah, apparently the plants that were spoken to nicer grew better, and they were in the same exact environments. Nothing else changed.
Yeah, that was actually my second grade science fair project.
Really? You were just
do that.
You were in second grade.
Kidding.
Baking soda and vinegar volcano.
Well, we played music, and then we went the absence of music. What makes them grow more? And
I see.
Because we were in second grade, we didn't know. We did it for like 6 months, and we fucked up the measuring so bad.
Well, I say, yeah, you guys were like what, 12?
I'm fucking
13?
crying over here. That beer salt hurts so bad.
Yeah, I actually have to take a pee, so if you want to take a break and like wash your eyes out.
Do we need to take a cut?
The show must go on.
No, let's take a cut because I actually really have to pee. And
I'm just actually crying because Charie Hall taught me so much knowledge today that
I mean, listen, dude.
My little pea brain can't
here's the thing.
We'll be right back.
Here's the thing. You're dumb, and I need to fix that. Stop my mind. What do you think she's up to now?
I don't even know who that is, dude.
I think her name was, it was like Tove Lo. It was supposed to be Love 2, but she switched it around.
Low, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't know. That's a good question.
Man,
but I was going to bring up those, like, Max will love this. Max will love this. He hasn't been here in a while. Give me... Just give me a second, Charlie. So, I was like, hey, I was talking to my... Oh, fuck. Hey,
Gotta believe that.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to my girl, and I was like, hey, what are you doing right now while we're on the phone? And she was like, yo, I'm playing Clash Royale. I'm like... What? You're playing Clash Royale? She's like, you ever played? I was like, yeah, in junior high school.
That's
And then, bro, I re-downloaded. It's so much fun.
It is pretty fun.
I forget how much I loved Clash
But you know
Royale.
what I hate is that when I played in like high school.
It's completely different now.
When I played in high school, they
Yeah.
used to give out treasure chests left and right to get like.
They
the
give it
cards.
out more now.
I don't think so. At least when
think
I was,
so.
maybe there's
It's
a special
just
event
different.
going on.
It's different how you get cards.
Maybe it's because I sucked, but I feel like when I played, because I played like 4 months ago for like a month, I like picked it back up because I'm.
Well, Clash Royale, that's Clash of Clans, right? I mean, that's...
Yeah, but it's not.
It's Clash
not
Royale
Clash
now?
of Clans.
No,
Clash
no,
Royale is different.
They're different games using the same characters. That's why.
So
they're
what's
called
Clash Royale?
Clash Royale
more
is
strategic.
It's a deck building game.
Correct. Yeah.
It's a deck building game where you get these cards in order and you put them on like the field and they try to blow up the enemy tower.
So it's like Magic, kind of.
You need more of an
No.
IQ to play this game.
no.
It's not like card game.
Hey,
It's
first of all, don't you
a
dare diss
deck
Clash of
building.
Clans like that, all right? Clash of Clans was a staple of
this
my
takes
middle
more
school.
more of an IQ to figure out.
Yeah, it does.
Clash of Clans was...
It's
Well, it's more
Hey.
strategic instead of just being
Yeah,
like I
it
build
is.
my base.
I was the
and
clan leader for a long time.
You're still leading some clan
Put it
out
on
there.
your
Let's cut
fucking
that
resume.
out. Let's
He's
cut
still
that
leading clans out there, dude.
Let me preface, I meant Clash of Clans leader. I am not affiliated at all with
You were
any
a
other
clan leader?
clans. I was a clan leader. I was a
surprising.
clan leader for a long time. Actually, we'll just...
You're the historian
That'll
for
be
a
the name of
clan.
the episode. Just Charlie's a fucking clan leader.
Charlie the Grand Wizard.
Yeah, Grand Wizard. Yeah.
Dude,
no,
that sketch of what's his name? We love his shit.
Chappelle?
No, the guy on Instagram that Pinnell loves to comment on. What's his name? You love his shit too. He's the one. He's like the guy shows up to POV. You're at a Halloween party and you see a guy dressed as a Grand Wizard, and he's like,
Peyton,
hey.
Peyton Rudy.
Peyton Rudy.
Peyton Rudy's hilarious,
dude.
bro.
He's like, POV, you're the driver of.
Oh, he's like,
Yeah.
he's like POV.
Kennedy.
You're the driver of JFK, but you're listening to "Jump" by Van Halen, and it's just him from the back, and he's just like doing this the whole time. And at the very end of the video, he's just like, like, and then it cuts off. It's so funny, dude.
Turns around, he's
Bro,
like,
he's very
"Holy
funny.
fuck."
Apparently, his stand-up. I haven't seen his stand-up, but apparently his stand-up's good too.
He doesn't post a lot about his stand-up, but I've
He doesn't
seen
post
him.
anything about his stand-up.
I've seen him on stage one time, just
he-
riffing around.
Was he good?
Yeah, I mean, it was funny. And then he shows himself like walking off stage. I'd like to see him. I'm surprised the Comet hasn't reached out. That'd be one place in Cincy that would reach out.
I could see him doing the Comet for sure. Although my thing about the Comet is like
That's who I need to reach
the
out to
Comet's
is
such
Comet.
a cool space for comedy, but sometimes the crowds there are just like kind of interesting and sometimes feel a little
Such a hole in the
apathetic.
wall, and they'll blow up one day. I
Yeah.
truly believe.
Every
really-
time
yeah.
I've been in there or I've performed there, it's been a lot of elderly people.
Yeah, I've noticed that, and I'm like, why? Yeah,
I don't know
for
what
real.
it is.
I feel like a lot of the shows I've seen there, it's like hella old people.
Maybe they see me on the poster and they go, "I'd love to give that nice young man a piece of candy."
Yeah.
And they come out.
I
but
usually just see-
You look like a
swear.
guy who would volunteer at a retirement home, and I mean that in a good way.
I mean, there was nothing that could be construed as bad there.
I
No,
usually
they
see
Oh,
definitely
you
could.
look like the guy that would give millions of dollars to charity. and
No,
donate
there's
your
definitely
time.
sketchy people
What
that-
an asshole!
There's sketchy people that float around retirement homes. All right, you
That's
know.
the nicest
I saw
thing
you
he's
donate-
ever said to
Nah,
me,
he
and it goes,
doesn't.
"Oh no, that's not a bad thing."
I saw you donated toys for Todd's one time.
Yeah, oh, you ran that soup kitchen last year, dude. Good for you. You just, but not to be offensive. You
I'm just
look-
saying, there's some people that
Charlie, you look
are-
like you would donate your time to helping handicapped kids learn to skateboard.
And that's good.
That's fucking.
That's not a bad thing.
Awesome.
That honestly is the most metal shit
It's
I've
not a
ever
bad
heard.
thing. Just so you know.
Yeah, no, I didn't take it that
I usually
way.
see-
That's-
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Because it was an amazing thing
Was
to
I
say about something.
Well, yeah, but no. But here's the difference, though. Some people hang around old people to prey on them, and some
Whoa.
people hang around children to prey on them. Like, and they,
Okay, yeah, but it's the same thing. Like the people that
Oh, God,
are
here we
the
go.
dudes that are like, I'm a feminist,
Here
but they're
we
just
go.
doing that to get laid.
here's a snowball. It's rolling, baby.
Or the racists that are like, I support Black Lives Matter, but they're just doing that so
All right,
you don't
guys,
think they're
in
racist,
in
right?
about 7.5 more minutes, Steven is going to walk off.
Yeah.
And we're going to end the podcast. Who is it? You talked about you saw somebody.
Chad Daniels,
Yeah,
dude.
you said it just like
Chad
ruined
Daniels
your life.
ruined
man.
me
Yeah,
for a
man.
while.
Yeah.
Just because it was, I mean, so much, and even Brett Terhune like put me in a bit of a spiral, because when you have those kinds of people that have just amazing presences, but also every word counts, is like a different thing. I'm not a huge fan of people that get up there and be like, in my day and this and that, and it's a whole lot of like little stuff in the middle in order to get to this point. Like, I want you to be right there and snappy, and I want, like, it's because I'm an iPad baby, and I don't have that big of an attention span.
It's the difference
So
between
don't
a
get
joke
there.
writing comic and a ranting comic. Like, it's like, think about it. Fucking Rand goes up there and he rants. He goes off the top of the dome, usually to fill in and then make little here's and there's, and it's usually a different show every time you see him.
Right.
Whereas a joke writing comic, you're gonna hear those planned little every word.
But
count.
Iran at least is
Iran
everything
needs to lose all their nuclear
Hey,
power.
if you don't want somebody to walk off this podcast, don't talk about Iran rant, Charlie.
I love Iran. What are you talking about?
Rand is so even everything he says, even though it's not filler necessarily, but even what he says to the crowd is almost every word is important. You know, he might be a little silly and make some noises and do a gesture, but even when he's like insulting a crowd member, like every word is, you know, they're like chosen divisively.
I think it's okay to go off like track as long as it's escalating to the punchline, right? I feel like the problem is like some people like they want to like put in a bunch of fillers in between point A and point B, but it slows it down. And
Well,
it's
are you
like-
talking
like,
about
it
at open
needs-
mics or on shows? Because like at open mics, we see that.
Both.
We see
I've
that.
seen both.
What are you
where
talking about? If
At
you're working
open
stuff
mic-
out, it's not going to be perfect.
No, but I've even seen like even in like people's
Go eat
acts where
shit.
I mean I don't know.
I'm doing that right
In
now.
people's acts, I feel like I don't ever see that. Not from professional.
I feel like I just
I've
made
got
you
somebody
mad.
in
I
mind.
wouldn't say. I just think it's different.
But I'm not going to say it. But I do have
Okay,
somebody
yeah,
in
don't.
mind.
Then
Say
yeah, good
it.
idea. Good
I'm a
intentions.
genius. I'm the scholar now.
Well, hang on a second.
Fuck
Well,
you.
here's something fun, Max. We haven't seen you in like 3 weeks now. What are you?
I feel like I haven't seen you
how are
in
you?
a little while.
I mean, I've been sick, dude. I
Yeah,
got
you were sick.
I got
You were sick.
super sick. Apparently, this new brand of COVID has something called razor blade throat.
Oh,
And that was really tough. That was the main reason where I was like,
yeah.
I can't do it. I can't even go to work, dude. I can't talk or breathe or swallow without pain. So that's
wow.
But
Sorry
then,
for calling you. Then I didn't know you couldn't talk.
What did you do for that? Like drink tea or like what?
I laid around, dude. I just went into
Shit,
a
I would
vegetative
have gave you
state.
some kratom.
I can go to the gas station and buy kratom.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to leave the house like that.
But
Hey, yo, can I get
Wow.
$20 on Pump 5 and some watermelon kratom?
Honestly, for real, like now, yeah.
That's an
hey.
impression of our friend. Anyways, it was no, it's not name drop him, but we haven't seen you for 3 weeks. That's fun. Now, do we want to talk about the real? Oh, you weren't done. Okay.
Summing up my 3 weeks. I got back into.
I want to know what he's. I feel like you
I
haven't
got
been around.
back into working out, which is another
Yeah.
reason why I've been staying
And you look
home.
good. You
Thank
look
you.
good.
I mean, it takes months to even make a difference.
You look like a
but thank you.
goddamn.
You.
Your goddamn skin's nice and tight.
On
Alright.
Black Friday, thank you. I'm actually
Yeah.
I'm
Yikes.
more of a. I'm a little too beefy to be a. Let's be real.
You are,
I'm
but
a little
you're
beefier
getting
than the
there though.
average.
You gotta shave your
I bought
arms,
a Whoop,
but
dude. I bought a Whoop on Black Friday. One of them fitness trackers.
Oh yeah, are you gonna pay for the subscription that comes with it?
what's a whoop?
I have 30 days to return it, so I'm really seeing how much I'm liking it. But it's like a
Yeah.
fitness tracker.
A whoop sounds like a racist term. I don't know
It's
why.
expensive.
Well, the subscription, yeah. Can add
it was
up.
Black Friday, and it came up on my homepage, and I was like, I've been wanting one.
So
I didn't
is it
realize-
like a watch or like
But
what?
the subscription's 1 year free, so I'm giving it 30 days. It's okay, so it's this armband, but it tracks. It's got a 14-day battery.
So wait,
you
that's it
just-
right there.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
wear it the whole. You wear it to bed and everything, and it tracks everything, like your heart rate variable and your sleep patterns,
See,
and
I
you
don't-
can log your workouts in there.
I don't want to know all that. I don't want to know.
No, it's supposedly like the. It's the best shit.
I kind of thought I was like, it's gonna be a little hacky. It's gonna be a little like, it just kind of makes some stuff up. But literally yesterday, I woke up and I was like, I feel pretty good. Like I normally feel pretty bad when I wake up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a late night eater. I eat a lot of late night.
At night?
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah, bad.
Me too,
Like
dog.
probably about 5 minutes before bed.
Dude,
I decide to eat everything in the kitchen.
and immediately go to bed.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, which is bad for you.
I eat and then lay down. And fall
I'm
asleep.
immediately like, dude, like I've started getting heartburn and I've had it for a while. I'm so stupid to where I'll be like, yeah, I'm a midnight eater, but like to a million, like times a million. Like, dude, I'll be like, I'm gonna eat this buffalo chicken dip and nothing's gonna happen in my life. And then I'll wake up with heartburn for the rest of the day. Every time I burp, I'm like in pain for an hour. It's atrocious.
Yeah,
my mom used to. I think I got it from my mom because I would literally like. Did I ever tell you guys this story? I came home from a camping trip with a 24 rack of Budweiser.
Nice.
Then I was like, Mom, I'm gonna stick this in the fridge. Don't touch it. She's like, okay. And in the middle of the night, like she stole the last beer in the thing, and she was like, I was like, where'd my last beer go? She goes, oh, I'm sorry. I woke up in the middle of the night and I wanted something fizzy. I'm like, so you took the beer? You just shotgunned the beer in the middle of the night
Like
and
my
went back
ass,
to bed?
you wanted something fizzy.
And you get on my ass for being an alcoholic. You shotgunned the beer. in the
That's
middle of the
crazy.
night.
That's crazy. Your mom, bro.
She's
you
like, I
your
got the
mom more and
shakes.
more
I need a
every day.
beer.
bro, you got Joey. You're like your mom's like Joey Diaz's mom, dude. Just like coming
Dead?
home. No, not that. Well, not yet.
She's not.
Have you ever
I
heard
mean,
that story that he's told?
Yeah, that's a crazy
That's
story.
sad. That's very sad.
That's a crazy story.
But no, can we talk about B-list open mic?
What? How
do
it
you
was?
what do you want to talk about?
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, what?
Let's let Max.
2 weeks ago when you both were there.
Let's let Max actually set this
All
up.
right.
Okay,
Yeah, you go
so-
ahead. Yeah.
So I knew in the very early hours of the morn I was gonna go to the B-list open mic. I knew it. And I have my sister in town, my sister that depends on the gender depending on what you believe in politically. We'll leave it at that. That's how that's whatever you choose to believe she
In
is.
so many
Formerly
words.
brother, now sister.
Yeah. Brother for 25 years and then sister now.
Okay. Right on.
Is there, and I this whole day at my work I was like, she's gonna ask to come with me when I say bye to everybody, and I was like mentally preparing myself for it the whole night or the whole day at work, and I was like, she can come, like I don't care, because I figured she'd come, she'd weird a couple of my friends out, and then I'd go home, and that would be fine. That's okay. And then day goes by, I end up leaving for B-list. I go, hey, I'm headed out. I'm going to an open mic. And then she goes, can I come? And I go, sure, whatever. Get ready. And then
Yeah,
she
you're
takes
not gonna be like,
25
no.
minutes getting ready because she's a lady. Yeah, literally, I was like, I'm leaving right now.
Hey,
Like,
listen,
she's like,
25
okay,
minutes ain't bad.
let me
I
put
mean,
on shoes. And then shoes turned into 17 other things. So,
But she ended up getting it.
so we get to B-list, and I'm introducing whatever. Stephen, Charlie, and Elle are out front. Introduce her. Night goes on. I do my thing. She keeps coming up to me in middle of people's sets and go, "This guy fucking sucks." And I was like, "Yeah, all right." Well, first of all, she's drinking heavily because she's a bit of an alcoholic. She was in the Navy, so she's a bit of an alcoholic.
Ooh. I heard the Navy will do that to you.
Yeah, it apparently did a lot more than just that to her.
Yeah, well,
It did way more than just that. Either that or I'm the antithesis of no longer having a brother. I don't know.
You can take the man out of the game. You can't take the game out of the man.
Well, that's right.
She's an alcoholic.
Clip it.
That's right. But anyway, she's been drinking heavily and keeps telling me, "Oh, I don't like this guy." And I was the whole night. I'm literally like, "Well, that's just your opinion. It's okay. Other people think this is funny. This is an open mic. Like it's people are working things out. Just trying to like de-escalate her,
Yeah.
being like, fucking calm down, dude. You just saw me eat shit up there." And I was doing all new stuff. Okay.
Was she getting mad or like?
She's very autistic.
Oh,
she's
wow.
very from the start. She's
trans and autistic.
She's the smartest person I've ever met.
Playing on hard mode.
She was
life on hard mode.
She was a nuclear engineer for the Navy. That's what she did.
Jesus.
She worked on subs.
Serious?
Yeah.
So wait, so she was the person that would like launch nukes?
No.
She was the person with the key?
No,
dude, that's
Charlie,
the president.
The subs.
No.
They're nuclear powered
Okay,
subs.
so the president doesn't live on a submarine, Steven.
Doesn't live on a submarine, but to launch nukes.
Yeah, so that's not the key. Okay, whatever.
Navy subs are nuclear powered.
Yeah,
so
I
they
know.
have a reactor on them, so she managed the reactor. So don't kidnap her Chinese government or whatever.
Well, I thought that meant they had missiles on there.
It might make Thanksgiving a little better. Maybe I won't have to bring it to the B list.
You won't have to pull the chute.
But anyway.
So she's doing this, and I'm just like managing the situation. Like I'm not the happiest about it. And going into B list, I told her we're either going to be here 30 minutes or till the end. Probably. I was like, it depends on how I feel, and it was feeling like a real 30-minute night. I was like, I'm going to do my set, watch a couple people leave, and then out of nowhere she goes, how would somebody sign up for this? Where's the list? And I was like on that table up there, and then next thing I know, she goes up and signs her name up, and I was literally like, "Fuck, I'm here till the end."
And then when I figured out about it, oh boy, Max, I was so in. I was in for the whole night, dude. I was like, she gets up there and she goes, "My little brother Max." And I'm like, "Woo!" Yeah. And then I pat Max on the back, and Max goes, "Dude, shut the fuck up."
Just every nightmare scenario in my head. Like when I was at the bank thinking about it, this was for some reason never crossed my mind. She could put her lamb on. I was like, she's socially awkward. She doesn't really like people. She will never do that.
Well, and now it's like, what is she going to say something about me? Like, is she like, you're like, don't embarrass me in front of my friends.
Is the main thing.
But then anyway, she did for a first time. She did fine. It was the B list. It was an apathetic room.
Here's what I said. At least she can say that she went up.
Yeah.
And did it.
That's fair. You didn't have to talk about a guy.
Well, here's the thing: is like everyone's like, oh, and from what I understand, the situation you're talking about, she thought she was like, yo, I'm way funnier, and then she got humbled. That she went up there and did not get anything but one laugh. I think she got one laugh at a joke. And it's like, yo, at least you did it, and you know that, like, look, I'm not as funny as the rest of these people in the bar think I am.
Autistic and trans, my entire life, she has also been a narcissist. So that's not what happened
they've
when
done
she got off
studies,
stage.
and apparently
She was not humbled.
Well, then it's delusion. It's delusion.
Dude, it's insane.
Well, yeah, at least they can say they did it. At the end of the day,
if I should say this, but they've done studies, and a lot of and that's not throwing any shade at trans people.
We are getting off.
But that's an objective
study
off track that they've done, and that's not all right. Max, what?
Okay.
All right, let's just say what happened. We can clip that out if you want.
So
but we can.
she gets up
I'm
there
where I edit.
and does her thing, and then gets off and is asking me about it, and I'm like, hey, there's two people left. Like, well, I'll talk to you in the car.
Right.
Like, yeah, we don't gotta talk right now about it. It's fine. And then I'm standing outside with Steven or Charlie. I forget. We were talking to people.
I showed you my car that night.
Oh, that's right. But that was before she even went up. But we were standing outside talking. And then she comes out and she's like, are you about ready to go? And I was like, yeah, I'm ready to go. And then she got in the car. First of all, we get in the car and I see Charie Hall leaving too. And I go, oh, see you, Charlie. And then Charlie comes up to the window and she grabs Charlie's face with 2 fingers.
What?
And is like, oh, cute boy. And I texted Charlie in the morning. I went, I am so sorry for the actions of my sister. I was like, I did not know she was going to do that. I did not know that was a thing.
How did that slip any of our day-to-day conversations that we have? We talk every day, and you didn't tell me that?
Because honestly,
Charie Hall,
you
gentleman and clearly a scholar. How did we miss this?
Okay, so
You're ashamed.
here's how
That's the answer you're looking for.
it wasn't. I wasn't ashamed. It was just like it just did happen. Hey, listen. Here's what I texted him.
And slipped
Or
your
here's
mind,
Here's
huh?
what I told him.
He actually
because
did handle it very well.
He came up to me afterwards, or when he saw me next, and he was like, "Hey, I'm really sorry about that." And I was like, "Hey, you know what, dude? Like, everybody's got to shoot their shot at some point. All right, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, if anything, like, I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm flattered. Like, I'm not like
humble man. I see.
That's not my lane, but you know what? Like, I'm not.
You've changed lanes on the highway. Why not in the lane?
Okay.
No, he did. I mean, when I heard his response, I was like, respect,
But no,
honestly.
so what happened was, like,
Highway to
I
hell.
saw you guys sitting in the car, and I was parked right behind you guys, and like I walked up, and I was just like, I said something to you, and I was just like, hey, all right, man, have a good night, and then she was like, hey, come here for a sec.
Yeah.
Oh
And-
no.
Well, so I thought she was gonna like say something, and I was like, yeah, hey, what's up? And she literally just like went like,
And like caressed his face.
she like caressed my face, and she was like, all right, sorry, have a good night, and I was just like, all right, have a good night.
All right,
Yeah,
that happened.
Yeah.
Hey, 911.
Sister wants to get maxed over volleyball.
Oh my God!
What'd you say?
This has been the worst. This has been the. I think I choose to shove this down and repress it and never think about it. But this is the worst thing that's happening in my family, at least to me. I don't know about the rest of the family, but this has been the worst situation.
All right.
Wait,
Is that
what did Elle just say? What did you say?
I'll explain. Just listen to me. Every Christmas or Thanksgiving that my sister, this one that came to this, is polyamorous. So not only is she
You did
married,
mention that, yeah.
not only is she married, but she also has other partners. So anytime that my sister and her, I don't know what to call her because she's also trans and not her wife anymore, but her husband, but also whatever the genderless term is.
We're
I
not
don't
trying to
know.
use.
I'm
We're
sorry.
not trying to use offensive terminology.
Yeah.
Is the point of this?
So, Jesus, did the vape go down the fucking vent?
No way.
It went down the vent? Oh my God, Charie Hall.
This is Charlie's worst nightmare.
No, first of all, I would like to say she fastballed it at me. I was like, here. She was like, I was like, oh my God, like, what are you doing?
She Chapman
Well,
you
we
the
can
fucking
get it
Bro.
afterwards.
Whatever.
You're gonna have to wait, though.
Dude, that's it. What the fuck?
We'll get it afterwards.
Yeah, it needs a battery, though.
It doesn't hit it.
Oh no, it doesn't. That's right. You can still hit that.
Really?
Yeah.
So I knew the battery was gonna bust off.
Wait, actually, this
Yes,
is...
hit it.
Just fucking believe her, dude.
Believe
Just
women.
listen to women. Yeah.
Oh, wow. What are they, crap? I bet this was invented by a woman. How much would that...
You know the original Jewel juice.
Why is that funny, Steven?
Because you're like, oh, this doesn't make sense. I bet it was invented by a woman.
I didn't say it didn't
What are
make
you
sense.
talking about?
No, I'm just... Hey.
The original Jewel juice
I
was
love women.
invented
Listen.
by a woman.
Listen, nobody loves and respects women more than I do. All right? Out of the three of us here, I clearly have the most...
What are we at? 52. We're gonna need to go for like 115.
Okay,
There's
let me
a
get
lot
back
more
into
to-
my story.
Okay.
Okay, this is a different story than the night. So
Okay,
that
yeah.
sister is also polyamorous, meaning she's
Okay.
married, but
Oh,
also
she's married.
She is married, but they got married on Halloween. Little weird, it's a kind of weird thing to
spooky.
do. I forgot Steven's least favorite holiday, but so she's married, but also has other couples. But whenever my sister and her partner, we'll say that as a genderless term, her partner come down, like they were down for my other sister's wedding, they came down for Christmas and Thanksgiving. They keep telling me about their one partner, and they go, oh my God, you would love her to death. You two would get along so well. You guys would just love each other. And it every time I felt like they're trying to introduce me to this arm of their polycule in order to get me roped in on this polycule, which is the weirdest fucking thing in my life, dude. It's so weird to have your sibling try to rope you into this this person that they're also dating. It'd be like if your dad was like, "Hey, let's bang this chick together." It's just weird. Dude.
Wait. So it's the same polycule that she's in.
That she's a part of. Yes.
Wow.
She's like a branch of this polycule.
That's like next level freaky.
Yeah, they keep saying you'd love her. I mean, every time I see her, they talk about her, and it's like you guys would get along so well. You guys would just love each other.
Hey, dare I say it's kind of hot?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Also, I can give you the number of my sister if you want.
Charlie Hall. But no,
Charlie Hall, you can join the polycule. They have room for you.
Listen, no disrespect to your sister, but I way too tall, way too lot of things wrong with that.
Nah, I'm already swimming in it. I don't need any more in my life. What it sounds like is that the polycule of whatever it needs a Republican Party, and they're like, Max, come on in here. Let's create a two-party system. Either you're with this Jensen or that Jensen.
Yeah,
they need somebody to make some logical points over there.
Max is the Green Party, dude. He's the independent. He's just.
I am very independent.
If you guys need an RFK, get Charlie up in that hoe.
I'm gonna be independent from the polycule.
Why would I be RFK?
You're the independent party. You can be Bernie. You want to be Bernie?
He's not independent, bro. He's in the fucking Trump cabinet.
He ran as an independent.
No, he didn't.
Oh my God! You guys are gonna make me walk off now.
Actually, no, he did.
Talk about
you're right.
politics.
I'm aware he did.
Well, initially he did, but like, come on, bro.
God
dropped out?
bless
Whatever.
America, the land of the free.
The podcast has been going good.
The podcast has been going.
The views have been up thanks to all the people that have been watching, and it's phenomenal.
Let's have them send
awesome.
off.
Also, we've been, dude, Charlie and I went down to Louisville. We can talk about that. That's awesome.
We did go down to Louisville again. We've been going down to Louisville a lot recently.
Yeah, recently
we've been making some treks down to Kentucky.
If you guys haven't been to Caravan, that room is beautiful.
Caravan was awesome. Like I remember we walked in and I was like a show here probably slaps.
Dude, a show
not
probably goes
Disney Planet.
stupid,
Like Planet's fine, Planet's cool, but like I walked into the Caravan and I was like, oh yeah, no,
this right by my house.
Like what?
Pass right by my house. So you're on the way down. Never thought to call me once.
Where
do you want to go on a trip with us?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Bro, you live. Hold on. You live like
I live
basically.
out of the way.
yeah. You live like 20 minutes off the highway.
Coming to my neck of the woods.
Remember where I said my girlfriend's exit was? That's Max's.
That's my exit as well.
Oh yeah. No, I mean yeah.
And then you do got to go about 20 minutes off the highway.
I say that's yeah.
And I was driving. Max wouldn't have wanted to.
No, dude, I have to drive.
Okay, actually, so can we talk about this?
I have to drive.
I'm not gonna lie. You are somebody who I know.
Who are you looking at right now?
I'm looking at you.
Okay.
Oh,
sir.
okay.
No, I'm looking at the guy over
You have
there.
sunglasses
I'm
on.
looking at you.
I know.
All
I kind of thought he was looking at me at first.
So you are somebody who I know. Sorry, I dropped my phone. You're
sloppy right
somebody. I'm not sloppy. Don't.
You are somebody. Go.
Oh, what? What do I do?
You like to criticize the way people drive a lot.
Yeah,
Like when we're on the phone, you are like, you're constantly like, oh, this guy just cut me off. Oh, this guy, like you constantly just get mad about how people drive.
Well, I'm LeBron at a rec game when it comes to driving.
No, but can I be real with you?
Dude, oh my God. What?
We were driving down there, and like, as somebody who criticizes people in the way they drive, you were going like 60 in the left lane for.
That's weird because cruise control was on 70.
No, well, either way, you were in the fast lane and you were not going very fast, sir. I'm just saying.
I was in the right-hand lane
You
most
were
of the drive.
You were riding trucks. You rode a lot of trucks a few times.
Yeah, meaning I was in the right-hand lane.
Curious.
Yeah, I'm just saying, as somebody who criticizes the way people drive a lot,
Okay.
I saw some holes, brother. I saw some holes.
At least I never
All right,
claimed
this guy's
to be
allowed
a
to
good
vote,
driver.
everyone. This guy is allowed to pick who becomes the president of the United States.
Charlie Hall picks on his own. They just call Charlie up and they say, "Hey, we know you're a gentleman and a scholar.
Anyways,
but we need the president."
But let's
now.
talk about the high moments. We went to Caravan, beautiful room. You turn the show lights off. It's easily a strip club on the weekends.
Yeah, for real.
it was nice. And then we met a lot of fun people there. I got to meet Mr. Tommy Flanagan, who runs Wildcat Comedy.
Tommy Flanagan's the man. I love Tommy.
He looked like what's the actor I told you he looked like?
Jesse
the one
Eisenberg.
The one that played whatever his name was in the Facebook.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuck.
Yeah.
He looks like short Mark Zuck. He's a teacher.
Yeah, dude. He's a teacher, man.
What does he teach?
Dude, preschool. Teaches preschool.
Oh,
man.
that makes more sense. He's more on their level, if you know what I'm
Damn. All right, Tommy. Well,
I love Tommy.
Your
I love
turn to
Tommy.
respond. No, Tommy's the man. And, like, honestly, all the Wildcat comedy people, like, in Lexington. I know you don't like Lexington as a city, but, like...
As a city, I'm not big on. Except
the
for Wing Zone. Love their wings.
The comedy people... The comedy scene down there is, like, I'm very impressed with it. Like, the shows they put on down there, like him...
I was close to going down with you a couple of months ago. And then we just cut it out. We like didn't.
Colin Roog,
Paris Crosby.
Paris Crosby. That's what I was trying to think of. But yeah, they got a bunch of people down there that
cool
are doing their thing, and I enjoy going down there. I've done some really good stuff in Lexington, so I
didn't know Wildcat comedy was as big as it was, and then you were telling me they had a very good idea, and we should shout them out. They had the idea of doing comedy shows in home, so like basically house shows for comedy, and they like pick somebody. They're like, hey, we're gonna do a comedy show in your home, set up some chairs and tables, and then people come. It's basically like a don't tell, but at people's home.
I think that only works with college kids.
But like Lexington, like UK is that whole like
that's what I'm saying.
It's
they're in like the college town.
Yeah,
but I'm saying like you're not gonna get some 40-year-old going to somebody's house.
We can do that here. We couldn't do that here.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like I do like the idea. It's a great idea.
But what I'm saying is like it's a small scene, and like
if you have like a nice house,
like Wildcat comedy, like they do like that's the whole like thing down there. That's the whole scene. Is they do everything down there. So I mean, and what they've done is very cool, and so yeah.
If it works great for them, good. I'm just saying, like here.
Well, yeah, obvious. Yeah. What do we want to do? Go, hey, come to this
Stevens' backyard.
Come to this apartment in Price Hill. Come to this basement in Price Hill.
They're probably just stockpiling money for club building. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
That'd be rad.
I don't know.
I mean, if there's no comedy down there, Wildcat Comedy Club. They're just looking for a building.
Isn't
location,
it expensive
you know what I mean?
down there?
Lexington?
I have no idea. I've been down there.
Not really.
And like I said, I didn't enjoy it a lot, except for the Burl is like it's a cool place down there. It's like 3 trailers, and one's a brewery, one's the showroom, and one's an arcade. It was pretty cool. Nice. It's all on like the same ground. It's pretty badass. And then like in the middle, dude, they're selling beers. They have a brewery.
I love arcade bars. Arcade bars are like, I'm not even like a big like gamer or a big nerd, but like I think arcade bars are one of like the greatest.
Isn't Motor an arcade bar?
Well, no. I mean they have like they have a couple pinball machines, but like have you guys ever been to
nope.
What's it called? 16-bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Love that bar.
You're talking about pins?
Bar. No, 16-bit. It's close to Pins. Pins is great, too. It's pretty much like Pins. You know that floor where they have, like, all the games? It's like that, but, like, imagine they have, like...
Which floor? They're all games. You know that floor where they have games? Which of the four?
But they have, like, the video games. Like, it's like the second floor, but it's a whole bar. And they have, like... everything from like a Wii to a PlayStation to like like 80s arcade games to like, I mean, they have like everything in there. Remember it's like such a cool bar.
Not Tri-County Mall, but it was that mall that's abandoned, and then they had Arcade Legacy, and that was like it was like a secondhand disc game store. You can buy secondhand systems, but then they also had pay us $20 and you can play arcade games for as long as you want. And then they also had meetups for Smash tournaments and computer gaming. Yeah.
Smash
it was a cool place. That place moved. I don't think they're there anymore, but Arcade Legacy is still a thing.
What's your guys' go-to Smash character?
Mr. Game & Watch or Ness?
Mr. Game & Watch. Okay, I fucking hate Ness.
No, I picked the 2 characters everybody hates the most.
I can respect Mr. Game & Watch, but like Ness pisses me off.
It's pretty easy. I have secondary and third characters, but Mewtwo's my main. Easy.
Who?
Mewtwo.
Which one's Mewtwo?
He's the Pokemon. The fucking.
I'm not big. I don't know Pokemon like that.
Are you serious? He got introduced in Melee. He was.
Okay, I'm like more old.
He looks
school.
like an alien.
Okay, my guy was Snake.
Melee was GameCube, and it was before he came out before Snake came out.
Yeah.
In the game before Snake.
He was in fact in Brawl.
Well, I probably just don't like.
I think if you show me
a picture of him, I would probably know. If you show me a picture of him, but like I was.
There's the reskin.
And then it must be an ultimate. I swear there's a Dark Mewtwo.
Not a separate character. There's a Dark Samus. There's no Dark Mewtwo.
No,
there's a skin. You can reskin Mewtwo.
I think I'm thinking of Dark Samus.
It's the Dark.
Snake was my guy.
And then Pac-Man and Little Mac are my other 2.
I was Snake. I was
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man rules.
You know who else I would do is Ganondorf.
He's so slow though.
He's slow, but he hits hard.
Yeah,
like Ike.
Hits hard,
Ike is fun as well.
I'd rather play Captain
now we're just,
Falcon.
What are we even doing?
Talking about Captain Falcon, dude.
Okay.
I don't know, and we can talk about I don't know, dude. I'm kind of yeah.
We quickly got out of Wildcat Comedy and Tommy Flanagan. Oh, let's go through dates and let's wrap this up.
Okay, dates.
I'm working at Wendy's now. Come visit me at the Wendy's drive-thru.
You
Chill
really?
Sando.
Will this be?
No.
Will this?
Oh.
Hey, will this be out?
I was like, I'm gonna come heckle you at the drive-thru.
Will this
You're gonna be like, "Hi, welcome to Wendy's." And be like, "Yo, this guy sucks, dude. Give me somebody else."
Maximo, is this going to be out in 2 weeks?
Yeah, so this Friday, when this one comes out, we'll be at Bricky's.
Yes, we will.
We
The Friday
will be at
that this
Bricky's
comes out.
in
podcast
Dayton,
sucks,
Ohio.
dude.
Don't go to Dayton, Kentucky. Go to Dayton, Ohio. That's where we'll be at.
Miamisburg. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but they're moving soon, so they might move downtown Dayton.
February, they'll be
I don't know if
moving.
I'm supposed to say that.
It's public information.
Is it? I didn't know. I just didn't know. You know, I'm not saying it's not.
Gotta keep it under wraps.
We'll be
dude.
at Bricky's, and then what do you got, Charlie?
This Wednesday, December 10th, I'm at Louisville Comedy Club doing some comedy there. December 17th, you and I think Osani will be at the Attic in Columbus, and that will be the first time I will be doing comedy in Columbus. So I'm very excited about that. Heard some great things about that room.
Okay.
But that's not official though.
Hashtag in Columbus is
I'm
pretty
just.
fun.
Never mind. I'm talking about something different.
But
yeah, we're going then?
We are going then. And then I got This Place Sucks 3, January 9th at the Red Bicycle Hall in Madison, Indiana.
No, she's on that.
And then January 8th, I am doing the Caravan Comedy Contest at Caravan Comedy Club in Louisville. So,
Didn't know that.
Yeah, if you guys are around that part of Kentucky, check that out.
And their contest is so late.
And it is very late. And then if I make it, I'm going to have to go back on the 10th. So
Oh, you told me about that.
I will be
You're gonna
doing a
make
lot of traveling if potentially.
That sucks. But on December 19th, like you said, I'll be at Bricky's Comedy Club. On January 7th, I'll be at Go Bananas Comedy Club Pro-Am. That's on a Wednesday at 7:30. And then Woodcask, I'll be hosting a show at Woodcask in Newport, Kentucky on the 16th of January. That'll be really fun. You guys should come out. Tickets are half price until a month from now. So, like, you guys have time to get tickets. It's on Eventbrite. If you DM me, I can give you the Eventbrite, or I have flyers that I was told to give out, which will be fun as well. Also,
Isn't it Eventbrite?
come down to Eventbrite. Yeah, Eventbrite. And also, I forgot to talk about this. We might be doing. We'll talk about it later.
Oh, yeah.
We're drunk.
Well, no, there's Drunkbudz exciting info that might be going down.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
We love you. Thanks for
All
watching.
right. Thank you. Follow me on Instagram at Charlie the Hall.
He'll send you some stuff.
I'll send you all kinds of weird stuff.
This feels like a barbershop quartet where one member